But what's really special is the debug mode. This is hell. GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 was famous for being a pioneer in two mediums, first-person console shooters and big head mode cheat codes.
Nice.
You can't beat this. This is wonderful. It was in a fair amount of games, including NBA Jam as well. The Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series had loads of codes, even offering a menu specifically for cheat codes. And nothing can ever live up to moon gravity. Look at this! But in this day and age where cheat codes have all but vanished, one company has been doing God's work and cramming them in almost every game they can. Rockstar continues to pop cheats in their games, most famously with the Grand Theft Auto series. Cheat codes allow me to play GTA in the only way I could ever imagine playing GTA, with no giving intact. The one I remember using cheat codes on the most was San Andreas. Now, I mainly played this one on a computer, and not just any computer, a Mac, which means... But the fun thing about that version of San Andreas was that the codes had to be typed into the keyboard, meaning a lot of them were pretty easy to remember because they were just phrases. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang made the cars fly, while you could also have some super hops and have gluttony reign supreme. One of my favorite cheats to enable in Grand Theft Auto would always be entering a code for an insane arsenal of weapons, having a hefty wanted level, and just seeing how long it is. What Grand Theft Auto always ends up being whenever I play it. Now, I mainly remember nabbing cheat codes from magazines, specifically the Tips and Tricks code books. I never subscribed to these, but I would pick them up sometimes at the drugstore. This one always made me feel really anxious. Like Bowser and ass together? My aunt would always cover this portion, just in case I would get diagnosed with adult supervision. Tips and Tricks code book for Sonic's 15th anniversary. This was the one I thumbed through the most.
You know what? I need to use a lot of money.
By using less plastic, Glad's ForceFlex technology has saved 50 million pounds of plastic from entering landfills since 2019. A small choice can make a big impact. Doing more to waste less.
That's all I have.
Most as a kid. It has a huge section on all previous Sonic games up until that point, and has just about any and all games you could possibly want codes for covered as well. The cheat code paperback book market was at the top of its game back then. I mean, come on, name a better way to find out that you can change the bowling ball color in Wii Sports. The origins of cheat code books can be traced back to Nintendo Power, which had its own various tips and cheats you could read up on, which later brought life to strategy guides and books dedicated to cheats for all you top players out there. Anybody else find it weird that cheat code reading material was almost always marketed for supreme video game players when cheats are used to make games, you know, easier? But sometimes, cheat codes created by the game developers just aren't enough, and we want to delve into the immoral side of gaming. Cheat devices. Various products have been released over the years that alter game code to let you do all kinds of things God forbid Nintendo see. Infinite lives, crazy physics, anything's game here. There are loads of cheat devices that have appeared over the course of time, like Game Shark and Codebreaker, but these are the two I have. The original Game Genie on NES and an action replay for
Those are illegal!
Game Genie is definitely one of the most well-known cheat devices, and one of the first of its kind as well. Being an unlicensed accessory for the NES that let you make Mario jump higher than Nintendo wanted him to, Nintendo f***ing hated it. Nintendo sued Galoob, the makers of the game Genie, citing copyright infringement. This was still the early 90s, so everybody ranging from the US government to the people who actually make video games still were having a hard time figuring out how copyright works with the medium. Since the Game Genie modified game code to do some wild stuff, Nintendo made the argument that their code is copyrighted and couldn't be tampered with. But the thing was, Galoob wasn't modifying Clu Clu Land and selling their own version of it. The Game Genie was something the consumer bought after already purchasing an NES game. It's like if you took a book and changed all the periods to commas. I mean, yeah, you're a fucking lunatic, but it's your book. Do whatever you want. Nintendo tried their hardest, but in the end they lost the case and the Game Genie lived on. There was a version for the Super Nintendo and Game Boy, and the Genesis and Game Gear versions were licensed by Sega themselves, a bit of a jab at Nintendo since they despise the Game Genie. After actually playing with this thing, it can be a bit finicky, but it's an absolute blast. Look at this, I'm cheating! The Game Genie came with a
Look at this, I'm cheating!
A handful of popular NES games and codes to pop into them. You just insert the game into the Game Genie and then insert the Game Genie into the console. Easy stuff. You then have to enter some codes, you can enter multiple codes, or just one. Many of them are totally lame, like infinite lives, whatever, who cares? You can start Super Mario Bros. 3 with the frog suit. I've had nightmares about this before, it's great to finally face my fears. However, the device is useful if you want games to be a bit easier potentially, like this Zelda code makes you invincible, and this River City Ransom one boosts all your stats from the get-go. But I'm a simple man, give me a code that makes my jump weird and I'm all on board. This is amazing. The Action Replay is a similar line of cheat devices that actually got its start all the way back on the Commodore 64. However, unlike the Game Genie, Action Replay just kept on coming out for seemingly every platform for a while. Game Genie was a lot more wholesome, you just look through the codebook and have fun. Action Replay is way more hacky feeling. The versions for different systems vary, however many can allow you to not only mess with game code and cheat, but play import games, some homebrew stuff, and use save states. This is a version I have for the GameCube, and yeah, it does have codes for Cars the video game. I was wondering when you'd ask. For some reason, they put the disc in the same packaging you'd see for batteries, but whatever. We pop the disc in and bam, I'm overwhelmed. In some respects, Action Replay is more user-friendly than the Game Genie due to having all the codes built in. You just select what cheats you want, push start, swap out the Action Replay disc for the game you want, and there we go. If you guys needed proof I was good at Sonic Heroes, here, max rings and points 1 second into playing. Here we go, Super Mario Sunshine with cheats! Here we go, Super Mario Sunshine with cheats! This is terrifying. I'm crazy fast, I can jump and do this. Double dash, we have infinite stars, this is boring. Pac-Man World 2! Moving on. Action Replay is one of the few ways to obtain the rarer NES games in Animal Crossing, and totally allows me to grab all trophies in Melee with ease. Gotta be honest, I never owned any cheat devices as a kid. I played Donkey Kong how Nintendo wanted me to, damn it! But these are pretty fun. I know a lot of other people use cheat devices on their DS for stuff like Pokemon, but me? I personally stuck to cheat codes baked into the game. There was just something magical about successfully inputting a code and experiencing the game in a way you've never seen before. They're just straight up fun, and it really bums me out they're rarely seen in games anymore. I guess companies just thought, oh yeah, we can charge for cheats, and just threw stuff like alternate costumes on online stores. And in terms of cheats that give you infinite lives or whatever, I think developers just find it much more useful to make an accessible easy mode, which I actually kind of agree with. However, I still love cheats, and no matter...
New Clorox Disinfecting Mist. Aerosol-free and kills 99.9% of germs on hundreds of surfaces.
Hey Dad, why does it say kidnapped above my head?
Oh, don't worry about that. That's just your cause of death.
Hey Dad, can I go to the movie theater for Jen's birthday too?
No, it's after dark. What if you got kidnapped?
So there's this carnival coming to town and I was...
Don't even think about asking if you can go. You know the rules in this house.
I'm going out with my friends.
I'll come with. Let me get my bag.
Dad, I know you're worried about me getting kidnapped, but I'm 16.
I'm coming whether you like it or not. We're going out to dinner.
I've got my shoes.
No, it's dark out. You'll have to have leftovers again.
Whatever, after I had an SI myself in class anyways. I can't believe I need my birth certificate for this assignment. I'll have to check the attic. Wait, but that says...
Brad, we're home.
Wait, I can make my parents say yes to anything? It'd be stupid to pass that up. Morning, Mom and Dad. Can you guys buy me a car?
Sure, Brad.
What? Of course not. You don't even have your license. Wait, you won't? No. Stop being a spoiled brat. There's a party tonight at the lake. Can you go? Of course. I'll ask my dad. He'll say yes. Sweet. I'll see you later. Hey, Dad, can I go to a party tonight?
Sure thing. Stay out as long as you'd like.
Wait, no, I didn't say that it was okay. Mom, you need to be home tonight, so don't even think about going out. Just sneak out. What do you think you're doing? Just getting something from my car. You were gonna sneak out to that party. You're grounded. Hello? Brad, it's Mom. Get out of the house before it's too late. I wish my sister was alive and well. Hey, Mom, I'll be waiting by the front door today. What did you wish for? For Lindsay to come back to life. Were you careful how you worded it? The culture's very stingy about wishes. Yes, she won't be coming back as a zombie or ghost, don't worry. Brad, something must have gone wrong. You should speak to the council in the morning.
Hello, welcome to the council. What can we help you with?
I wish for my little sister back, and she's not here. Where is she?
Your wish was granted. She was brought back to life.
Then where is she?
Poor little Lindsay. An 8-year-old isn't strong enough to break the lid of a coffin.
What a shame. Mom, what is that? Oh, that's just the amount of people who are listening to you. Claire cheated on Kyle last night. Really? That's awful.
I'm very good at driving.
Someone's eavesdropping again.
You can begin the presentation.
Sure. My research presentation is on... It's on... I've gotta go to the bathroom. Bro, you completely froze up. No, I just hate public speaking and there were so many listeners. I failed my research presentation today. You're grounded. Oh, come on. They're gonna ask you to stay home anyways. Your father and I are going on an overnight trip. Stupid presentation. I could be out having a good time on a Friday night, but... Wait, I'm home alone. Red or purple? Let's do purple. Bro, look, I can ignite on fire. Oh, that's so cool. My power hasn't activated yet. That's too bad. Your clothes turned off. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Mr. Stark, do you know why I don't have my power yet?
What color pill did you take?
Purple.
That's odd. I've never heard of a purple pill before.
Maybe you just don't have a superpower. I'm sure it'll come eventually. What's your power? I can levitate and walk through walls.
I'm gonna download the normal game.
Connie, both her and Mr. Stark have no idea why I don't have my powers. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, why? Well, Connie and Mr. Stark both died last week in a car accident. I'm going to the store. Bye, Grandma. It smells in here. Can I help you? Which one of these is stronger? The purple one, sir. I'll take it. What seems to be the problem, officer?
The neighbors put in a complaint about a foul stench coming from your home.
I noticed that too.
May I come in and take a look around?
Sure.
So this is your house?
No, it's my grandma's. Grandma, a nice policeman's come here